All right, welcome back to another episode of the Vendors Table. My name's MC Midday. Today we are joined by a married couple as well, but we're joined by Kwame or DJ Jinglez
Oh, go on.
and Christina.
Hey.
Or what's your vendor?
The Candid Experience.
The Candid Experience. Okay, wonderful. So yeah, as vendors, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves and what you do and why the wedding industry.
Come on, babe.
Yo. No, I'm DJ Jinglez, wedding DJ. Started off as a uni DJ, if you want to call it, in 2009.
Oh damn.
Trust me. And then left uni, started doing the club scene. And then one of my friends got married and asked me to do their wedding. And I was like, yeah, this is a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Just a different level, of experience.
What's the
See-
difference? Main
see-
difference.
Seeing people enjoy themselves for a prolonged period of time. Like seeing that auntie in the corner just dancing.
Vibes.
That nobody knows. She doesn't know anyone's watching her, but
Yeah,
I'm watching her.
She's having a
And
good
she's
time
just-
at the
yeah,
table.
Yeah. As opposed to a club, you get booked for an hour. You know what you're gonna play, just in and out. I prefer the prolonged period. Yeah.
Fair. Okay, dope. Christina?
Yeah. Not as long in the. I'm a bit confused. Am I a vendor? Will I call myself that? I just started off quite recent.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
new
paid to do a
vendor.
job. Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
right? But when it starts off it started off as like a hobby, and I used to do like events and stuff. So that friend that's always taking pictures, and you're like, put your phone down, enjoy the moment, and then after the event, you're like, send me that. That was me. So just recently, 2 months ago, I started up the Candid Experience, and I do like behind the scenes for like events, mostly weddings now, and it's just capturing like moments, candid moments, hence the name. And then I deliver in 24 hours. It's almost like I become a bridesmaid and take that role off the bridesmaids, making sure I'm capturing all like the moments. I say no vibe goes uncaptured. That's what I do. And why weddings? I love love. I love love. I'm that person that's always like crying at someone else's wedding ceremony that I've never
For
met.
real.
I did one yesterday and I was crying. Everyone's looking at me like, this is an Indian wedding. You don't know no one here. And I was there like, so yeah, no, I love love. So I love weddings. I love the wedding scene, and I love like seeing it all come together. So yeah.
Nice. Dope. So yeah, we'll do so we usually do a little something before we get into the discussion conversation. We're gonna do a dilemma. We'll do a dilemma. We might actually do two just because I'll explain why. But yeah, so this dilemma is I have a while until my wedding. However, I'm already getting maid of honor questions. I have one sister who's 25, another sister who's 21, a half sister 16, and a step sister who's 23. I also have a best friend, but I only met her 4 years ago.
Mad.
My sister is also my best friend and has been there for me the most. However, my half and stepsister always complain about how we choose favourites. I've never lived with my stepsister and barely know her, so I don't really think she's an option. However, I want my sister to be my maid of honour, but I'm worried I'll hurt my half sister. I could always go with my BFF to be fair, but that's not who I want. What would you do?
I'll let you have. You're obviously.
Scrap them all.
Cancel everybody.
No, I'm joking. Do you know what I've seen recently is people are having more than one these days. So you can make one like a chief bridesmaid, make one like a maid of honor.
Politics.
I think that's a
though,
cop
innit?
out though.
It is a cop out.
Just pick one.
I had the same dilemma, so I understand. I
Okay,
get
wonderful. So, okay, talk from experience.
I gave everyone a role. I created it as I was going along. You are sister of the day. You are coordinator, sister of the day. I gave everyone roles and
So,
responsibilities.
who had the real title?
My cousin.
Okay.
My cousin had the title, but what I did was I didn't want too many bridesmaids, but I was connected to like a lot of my friends.
Okay.
I just gave everyone so they feel like part of the day. So it is a cop out, but I would say have more than one role, or go with
Really?
or go with your sister.
I would have just said family first, innit? Just go
Yeah.
with
But there's three sisters.
the
though.
oldest sister.
Okay, fine.
She
And
doesn't
then
really gel with. She doesn't really live with the half sister, right?
She doesn't live with the stepsister.
Well,
But then
She's with the half
maybe I
sister.
would consider who's gonna do most for me.
Ah, that's a good angle because
Because that's what's most important.
it's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
You just don't want to give someone a title when they're just out doing their own thing.
Yeah.
That's true. That's another way to look at it. Look at the actual qualities of who the people are.
Mm.
Who's the most organised? Who's going to bring the most to the table? If it's an African wedding, who's going to be bending down, picking up your dollars?
Oh, for
That's
real.
important.
You got
Or who's gonna make sure that there's people doing that?
Yeah,
For
Right?
real.
Because a lot of stuff can go missed
Yeah.
if like
Mhm.
nobody's picking it, and that's usually maid of honor's title or
That's
job.
true. No, I prefer that angle.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think pick one. I think the picking, choosing titles and spreading it
It's
is
a
like,
cop-out.
yeah. It's like really and truly, if you didn't feel like those other people are gonna feel away, there is somebody that you would have picked.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I think you always know at the back of
Yeah,
your mind.
there's always some person you're like,
Mm.
if there was no issues, then
I'm picking
I want to pick that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like those kind of dilemmas are only for bridesmaids.
What, the man them that be having these problems?
Do you?
No?
Nah,
How did you? Was it tough picking your best
nah.
man?
I'll just pick my brother.
That was
Have
an
you got one
easy
brother?
option,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That was
Ah,
such
yeah.
an
Like-
You got to cover as well.
But man, them don't feel offended though.
Slidey, yes. That is another
Okay.
thing.
I don't think so anyway.
So you got 4 brothers, and you're all quite close to them, and then you've got best friends.
I wouldn't pick none of my brothers then. I'll pick
Oh.
best friend.
Really. But even if you was like, obviously you're close to your brothers, but there's always gonna be one that you're like,
Techie.
really? I mean, just a man that don't feel away now.
But your brothers will feel away potentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you'd rather
cancel
3 of
all
them
of them.
feel.
I
You'd rather
swear,
all
I
of them
swear.
feel away then.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to forgive you. They're family, right? They have no choice. They're gonna have to forgive you.
What would I do? I think I'd pick one of the brothers. You know,
Nah,
I'd
then
pick
the other
one
two are
closest
just
to you.
on you.
Hold it out. Hold it out. I can't lie. You're gonna have to hold it out.
No. What if they're all older than you, and like you're the first person getting married? You'd still just pick the one brother.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Savage.
Probably.
No, they're gonna be in their feels.
Don't feel the feels. But be down to death for me.
Feel the feels and still spray me
Feel
my dollars.
spray me the dollars. Spray me the dollars. As you're dancing, be dancing powerfully. Like don't lack anyway. If you want to
Yeah.
take it with me, take it with me after.
Yeah, we'll do a bit later.
Yeah, but you have to handle it on the day. I think. Yeah, man. I think there's always one person that you're like, okay,
Yeah.
if there were no issues going, then this is the person I'll
Yeah.
pick. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna do a stag do one, but you know we covered that with the grooms. We're good. All right, cool. So you guys got married. Was it recently? When did you get married?
No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago now.
2021, yeah, September
2021.
2021.
September 21. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wait. What's yeah?
Because we kind of had like two weddings.
2 weddings.
Okay.
Yeah. We got married during the second lockdown. So initially we only had 6 people at our wedding. It was
Okay.
like just a church blessing. And then later in the year we then had like an actual
Turn up.
turn up.
If I even saw you DJed that wedding the day after your wedding, no?
Yeah.
Is that the one I
That's
did
the one
with
that
you?
we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're mad, man.
Yeah, but I asked permission though,
Yeah.
because we were going on honeymoon the next week.
Okay,
Oh,
So
fine.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, let me collect some coins and then
Yeah.
You pay for that.
for real.
I'm gonna chop his our money. Isn't it?
Exactly. Okay, cool. So it was a September. Is September considered peak season for venues?
Yeah. September falls into that bracket.
Yeah.
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 How much was the wedding in total?
My choice.
Three.
Deep
My
breath.
choice. This is PTSD.
I can fall down.
Let's drag
No.
it up.
Do you know what? Like, I would say, because it was all vibes, just over 60.
Over 60, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we did trad and reception in one day.
Okay, fine.
So, yeah.
So you said it was just vibes. What do you mean? Are we saying that there was no budget? And you just like, I want that.
We started off with a budget. I can't
Okay.
lie.
What was the
Did we
budget?
though? Would you say we started off with a budget?
Okay, we started off with a spreadsheet.
Yeah. We started off with a spreadsheet. And then we filled it the wrong way round. This is why if 2 last borns are marrying, be careful. Because we're both last borns and it's just vibes.
Chop money.
Top money. But we literally said, I want that venue, and then put the venue in the spreadsheet with how much it was. I want this, and then put it in the spreadsheet, as opposed to like having the
having the
amount and
numbers
then
and
and
seeing
then-
it reduce,
Yeah.
reduce.
we did it the
Fine.
other
It
way
was
around.
adding.
It was adding.
Fine.
It was adding. Yeah. Scary scenes. They say do as I say,
Do
not
I
as
say,
I
not
do.
as I do.
Yeah, because
So
Um,
Nigerian.
Oh, you regret it? No.
regret's a strong word.
Okay.
But funny enough, there is something called wedding regret. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
And we do speak about it quite often because we actually bought a house in the same year we were getting married as well. We would have done things differently.
Okay.
We would have done things differently for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get to the things that you would have done differently. So you had some wedding, summer peak season wedding.
Yeah.
2021.
Mm-hmm.
What venue? How many guests? Firstly.
We had 450
Yeah.
and it was in the Willows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was at the Willows.
Okay.
And we cut our numbers down. I think before lockdown, our
Yeah.
numbers were at 800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Apostle,
everyone can-
yeah, this,
Everyone can come and eat, basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was 800. And then during lockdown, we cut our numbers down.
Was that a decision that you were happy with?
Yes. Because
Very-
most of the
I was
numbers.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the numbers were my family, my parents.
Okay. The additionals. Okay. It's
Yeah.
always the Nigerians, isn't it?
It's always like he's Ghanaian, right? And his side of the family was we just want 50 people maximum.
My mum was like, I'll be happy with 50 people.
Yeah. I was like, Mum, bring more people. She said, no, just 50 is okay. So yeah, it was definitely our side of the family. But I mean, my sister had just under 1,000 at her wedding, so I thought I was getting a pass with mine. But yeah.
And what did she get married before you?
She got married before me. She got married 2018 in Meridian Grand.
Okay.
But-
That's the only thing that can contain such a
Yeah.
Crazy.
So we thought we were really doing it small in comparison, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I feel like not being the first to marry allows you to
Get
Kinda
away
get
with
away
a
with
bit
some
of
stuff,
stuff.
innit?
I think
Yeah.
it's the other way around.
Do you think
It depends though. If the parents have been satisfied with what their needs were in the first one, then they'll be less pressed about the
Pressure.
second one.
Yeah, because they've done it all before.
Yeah, but if they missed out on that first one,
They're going to
you're
claim the second one.
finished.
Mm.
That's like me and my brother got married, yeah. He got married in lockdown. So it was like a 30 people wedding. Small, we went for a meal after.
Mm.
Oh, so they
So
couldn't
whatever
really
my mum
enjoy
wanted
it.
is
It's
coming
coming.
to my
It's
head.
coming for you.
on
It's
top.
coming. Just forget your numbers. Don't even. Just, yeah.
Oi, all right, so what would you have done differently?
Mm.
Looking back now, what would you have changed
I think first we would have budgeted.
Yeah.
at the start, yeah?
Yeah, at the
We
start.
would have had a number.
Yeah, I think if we didn't buy our house, I'm sure we would have dipped into house money. Like that's how reckless we were.
We were actually-
We were reckless. At one point, yeah, I said I wanted what's those things like when you're they're like they're floating from the ceiling and they're on like strings
These like the women
dancers.
when they're like and the circle thing and then the hoop.
and they're like dangling down. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's almost like a circus thing.
It's like Cirque du Soleil.
Aerialist. Acrobat. One of those.
One of those.
things.
I wanted that.
Aerialist, yeah?
Yeah,
You wanted that?
I wanted that. I was doing too
Oh.
much.
And me, I'm like, yeah, go find the price and bring it.
So you guys were doing club night?
I said,
I don't know what was going on.
I was
I
excited.
see what you mean when you said it was
Yeah.
just pure
Reckless.
vibes.
Two last borns getting married. That's what it is.
That's
But yeah,
jokes.
so
Hey! So you
we
must
didn't
have
have that, by the way. We didn't
no,
have it.
we
in the end.
didn't end up having
Right,
it.
what stopped you from having that?
The willows, the ceilings,
It was only the ceilings, you know. It was
Is
only
it?
the ceilings. I swear.
So if ceilings were fine, you'd
I
have had
would have had them.
it. That is crazy. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Honestly.
So I
be
guess you
stopped.
must have had all production, like dance floors, smoke, sparklers.
Yeah. Ice cream van.
Yeah?
And I didn't even get to see.
Oh, I think that's such a nice touch, though.
Yeah. So we definitely
Um,
would have budgeted. And I think as well, we would have looked at, well, I was saying this as well, that I would have looked at external factors.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
is there match day going on? Is there traffic? So during our
Okay.
wedding, there was actually no fuel scarcity.
Oh,
day before.
mad.
And people couldn't get to our wedding. There was people's cars that broke down in the car park and they couldn't get back home. Like it was real peak. And I feel
yeah.
like if we had like known that, we could have sent a message out to people.
Okay.
So that really affected the day. And just seeing people like not being able to get home was, it wasn't great.
That's her perspective. Me,
He didn't even know. I think it was like at the honeymoon. I was saying, Auntie Bola couldn't get
I
home. What's
said, what's my business?
What's my own?
No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Auntie
Everyone,
Bola, if you're watching.
sorry.
We love you.
I love you. But yeah, no. So yeah, external factors, budgeting, and communication with like vendors.
Okay.
I would say set up a Zoom call with every vendor. Like set your expectation.
Okay.
Like I felt like with a lot of vendors, they were just gonna execute.
That's because obviously we're kind of both in the industry, so
Yeah.
we know how we would want certain things. So we thought, all right, we're booking you. You know what you're doing.
You should know.
They're good enough. I've seen them on Instagram.
Mm.
But I would have like communicated or like paired them up, like videographer and photographer, like or like, you know, MC and planner, like just to make sure everyone's aligned.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd have done that. And I'd have had a content creator book me the
Oh,
Candid
fair.
Experience. Yeah, I would have definitely. Because things like the ice cream van, I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
You didn't taste one
Nothing.
one scoop.
But most of the things that we're doing for it, it's not,
Yeah, I
for, it's not for the
know.
married
It's not for
couple.
us.
That's what hurts a
You
little
want to
bit.
see it though. You want to like.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
yeah.
Especially because you.
I want to see someone's reaction or what flavors they got, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely would have wanted stuff captured like that.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Same with you, yeah.
100%.
Yeah?
Same. Yeah, we discuss it a lot, and it's
Yeah.
the
That
same
budget.
points. Yeah.
I said PTSD, guys. PTSD.
You know, we could be doing with that money.
Yeah.
It happens though. But I don't. The main thing is you enjoyed it though.
No,
Yeah, we did,
100%.
we did.
Yeah.
That's also very important. Obviously, so you were vendors or within around the industry. I know you mentioned that because of that, you kind of assume that people would execute. But what were the other things that you did being a vendor that if you weren't a vendor you wouldn't have done, or you would have done differently? So you as a in fact, how did you pick a DJ? What DJ? How did you pick a DJ?
Oh, we had to do that. Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Okay, fine.
But he's like a friend. Like we've known of him, and he's a sick DJ.
Okay, fine.
Actually, it was
That's
between.
My guy, man.
But you must have a lot of friends that are DJs, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
So
A
was it
lot.
easy choice?
Was it an easy choice? Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You had more than one DJ, Brandon.
Yeah, but-
you wanted more than
Okay.
The date that we were getting married, a lot of people weren't available.
yeah.
Oh really?
I think outside had just opened again.
Okay,
So
fine.
it was busy.
Yeah.
You had to snap up your vendor real quick.
Yeah,
Real
2020 was that. 2020 was the year when everything was open up. People was
Yeah.
like triple booked,
Just-
just trying to rebook and
Yeah.
okay.
No, I
fair.
think it was easy because we had relationship with vendors.
Mm,
So it wasn't a lot of back and forth.
okay.
And I think this is where we were talking that we should have actually spoken more to
Mm,
them. Just to get like what you actually going to do on the day.
okay, fine.
What do we
Yeah.
want from you?
Fine.
Are you gonna stay extra if you're needed to stay?
If your time runs out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what does that cost? It like if
Uh-huh.
do you want payment right now? Can you wait till tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something that is it overlooked or something that people might not consider, might not know
I
about.
think it's very like overlooked. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
you tend to not think your wedding's gonna run over.
that's another thing.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times, even you now, like you've gone to the couple and been like, my time's up, do you want me to stay?
Yeah,
Whereas other vendors are like packing and they're gone.
Packing.
Yeah.
They're not even asking the question.
yeah.
I remember my gele person was like, I'm out. I was like, I still want outfit number 2 and your outfit number 4. Please stay. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's
that's tricky
overlooked,
still.
for
I think
sure.
majority. I think my MCs and DJs. Well, some MCs do but earlier, but as MC and DJ, we're here to the end of the night.
Yeah.
So
Do you stay to the end of the night then?
I do, yeah, personally, yeah, and I
Nice.
do, and I partly do that because I don't want to have that conversation. And
Oh, is
and
it?
yeah, because
It's an
more
awkward
time,
conversation.
people will say to me, "Oh, my wedding's. I'm only gonna need you for like
A
4
couple
hours."
Yeah, but you know,
And I'm
deep
on the
down,
way. I know that
It's not
it's
happening.
not
you're
gonna
bluffing.
happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna come to you, and at the time that I'm gonna need to come to you is when I'm gonna need to be on stage. I can't come to you and say,
Yeah.
But then,
My time is up.
are you charging them for the whole night? Is that like your?
Is that factored in?
yeah, my cost, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's up to the night.
So
that's
regardless-
my charge, yeah, for
Yeah.
the wedding, and I'm there till the end of the night. Yeah.
Have you ever been? It's happened to a MC that was at another wedding.
Mm.
They booked him as an MC, but they actually wanted him to be a hype man. Like as
Oh, like with the DJ, like
yeah. Have they ever got confused about what?
Have they ever got confused? I wouldn't say I've been booked to purely do hype man. But most time I'll jump on the mic with the DJ anyway
Yeah,
to support.
Okay,
Vibes.
fair.
But yeah, that's part. In fact, that's part of my package. That's why.
Oh,
that's
is
why
it?
I charge to the end of the night. Cause that's what
You're
I'm
gonna do that naturally.
Yeah,
Cool.
I
yeah.
like
So
that.
once everything ends, I'll jump on the mic
Is
with
that
the
like a
DJ.
niche? I don't see a lot of MCs do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's a niche, but
It's not common.
it's
definitely
not common. Yeah, there's some DJs, there's some MCs that leave before that, before that part. There's some MCs that's just not their thing at all. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
they're not gonna supplement the DJ by doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas I was like, oh, do you know what? This is when I was deciding to become an MC, I was like, this is the package that I want to offer. This is how I want it to look. This is da-da-da-da. So all these things are like worked out, and it's like, okay, cool. Factor in the cost for that, and then build up the skills to be able to do that as well. Because before I started MCing, what do you think I can be doing?
Do you know what? It's a different level, you know.
It is,
and people look at you thinking it's easy.
It's not.
Come and do it.
Yeah, please come on, do this.
Come.
Because and you have to learn. You got to learn all the songs. You got to learn what ad-libs you can say at what point. You got to mix and throw stuff out on the spot.
Yeah.
My favorite bit is when Funky comes on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Funky.
Inside.
All of that. Yeah, I'm
that's
getting
the
them
vibe.
like. But then there's also some drummers like, so I did a she was Angolan and he was Zim.
Wild.
And what do I know about
That's
these
what I'm
songs?
saying.
So
That is.
like I'll do the like, oh yeah, I like just throwing stuff random, but it's not like when Afrobeats is on, I'm throwing the
know,
ad-libs
yeah,
at the
yeah,
right
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know when to say
Yeah.
3, 2, we're loading what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
You're
wasn't
winging it.
I couldn't. I just had to try and just.
Do
So,
something.
At one point, I was just like, yo, okay,
Just
this
dance.
person, I'll come to the dance. Yeah. Or telling DJ recommendations for this. Oh, you guys are sitting down. What do you want to play? Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But still, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
That's
don't
another
know,
important thing, though. The fact that you've got that package, and like the person that you're talking about, if they knew that you did that, then they could have booked you.
Oh.
Like booking the right type of vendor for your event, because you can get an MC that just does, the normal stuff, and you get an MC that does more. And I think as well, like during us, we had like a coordinator, but it's picking the right coordinator for your crowd.
That's
So,
important.
Yeah, so that's another.
Tell you,
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Horror story.
It's not horror. It's just.
It's a mare.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
weird.
A mare. And part to blame is my husband. So.
bro. I can only go on what I see.
So he gassed it. So
Yeah,
he's in the
from what I saw.
Yeah, he'd worked with her a few times, and she came with a sweet price. We're like, okay, yeah, let's try her out.
Sweet price.
Sweet price. On the day I was getting my makeup done, no word of a lie, she knocks on the door, and I'm just like, hey, and she comes, she goes, oh, we can't find the serving spoons. And I was thinking, I was looking around thinking maybe there's an auntie in the back she's asking. I'm thinking, why are you asking me this on my wedding day? The whole night she kept coming up to me and asking me different things that are going wrong. She kept asking me. I was just like, oh my goodness, no. And then halfway through, I had like a crash upstairs for the kids. That's where she was, chilling. Like nobody could find her. She was up there chilling. I said, no, next time, don't go for the sweet price.
That's
go for
the
the
sweet
sweet
for a
price.
reason.
Yeah, no, that was a mare.
Clap.
She said, where's the 7 spin?
Oh, my head.
Oh
my
yeah,
days.
offenders. We got to do better sometimes, man.
Honestly.
We got to do what we say we're gonna do. I think that should be the minimum, to be honest.
Just about
Yeah.
like using initiative. Innit?
Yeah, and as a coordinator, you should always be very present, very available, very ready to.
Proactive,
You should
yeah.
have all the information prior, so that because somebody needs to be asking you them questions and you have the answer,
Yeah.
Exactly.
not you going to ask anybody else. What was the most shocking cost?
I'm gonna say as a guy, deco.
That
Fair.
flashed in my head. But I knew what I was signing myself up for. I would say food. Food shocked
yeah.
me. Yeah, food
Yeah.
shocked me. Food shocked me.
Really?
Yeah, because like when you have a gathering and you book like Mama Put from down the road and there's a cooler of jollof rice, £50. That's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting,
Crazy prices.
crazy prices. And we didn't even eat on our wedding day.
Did you not?
No, this is what I'm. Yeah,
Didn't
this is
eat.
what
Not
I was
at
like,
all.
people
No.
need to use initiative. I feel like just generally, you should pack food for the couple
Some people do.
Yeah,
I've seen
some
some
do.
caterers like do.
as a standard.
Yeah, the wedding I did last week, there was boxes of food for the couple after. Yeah.
Yeah, some do.
And
And some go out their way to make sure that the couple have a meal.
have a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
Serve them.
We didn't even sit down on our like sweetheart table.
How is that possible?
No, the look on your face, you're like, what?
Oh yeah, that was.
No, there was no time.
How many times did we get changed?
Four times.
Okay. I had pity. He's gone.
You did it to yourself.
Okay, James, 4
No,
times.
we should have started
4
earlier. In
times.
hindsight, we should have started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think yeah.
But then this is where I think planner coordinator should be like
Yeah.
some guidance. Like, guys, come on.
You
That's
got
another
to
thing,
see
yeah.
what's coming down the road and be like, okay, like we got to do
Mm.
something now, otherwise it's gonna go left.
Yeah. I know.
What what advice?
You're thinking about it now. innit?
I'm trying to think of weddings that I've done where it's kind of gone left, but
Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen four changes.
Was it four?
It was 4, yeah.
Yeah, 4.
As in 4 different outfits or 4 changes.
4 different outfits.
4. So
Okay.
3 changes, 4 different.
Okay,
outfits.
fine,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, because I've seen, and obviously, because you want to do majority of stuff that you're going to be pictured in your white, the changes start kind of late.
Yeah.
So then there's not much time between changes. You literally come back out,
And then
dance 2 minutes, and then back to the next
literally
one.
dance for
Yeah.
10 minutes. Change.
Yeah.
And then straight back. And coordinate. Not the coordinator. The MC was just like, they're calling you to go back in. Like, you need to go get changed.
Yeah, damn.
That's another thing we'd have done differently, actually. We're saying that we see now that some brides actually have a photo shoot prior to the wedding in like their different outfits. So on the day of the wedding, they're not having to change that many times. Because I'm Nigerian, I'm 2 cultures. Yoruba, Edo, they have 2 different traditional outfits.
Yeah.
And then he's gone in and he has another.
Makente, that was
know,
lit.
that
still.
was lit. That was lit.
still.
I would have done that as like a photo shoot, and then on the day not have had that many outfits, and I think that would have freed up some time for us.
True that.
Yeah.
And also, it wouldn't have meant that you'd have to take pictures on the day in those outfits
Yeah,
as well.
there was
Exactly.
yeah. If you think about the picture time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even like 10, 15 minutes times that by 4, that's an hour gone just on taking
Yeah.
pictures in outfits.
And that's what I'm telling couples that I'm having conversations with now. You almost need like a plan B schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you always
Like,
gotta have.
If you're running behind, you need the
Yeah.
MC needs to know what's getting cut out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I've been to weddings, I've DJed for half an hour,
I remember that.
Is it?
and they've paid me stupid money. Do you know,
For half
it-
an hour on
Yeah.
the dance floor. That's sad.
Because I know that as an MC, if we're behind, I'm already looking at the schedule thinking, okay, cool.
What
What
can
can
What can we cut out? And even it's like, everyone's always like to me, I like if there's games in there. They're
It's
like, oh, no,
usually the
I really
games,
want to
innit?
play the games. I'm
they
like,
want to play the game.
no, there people say to me, oh, I know you really want to play the games. That's your main
Oh.
thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, if it means we save time, cut the games. I don't mind.
It's usually the
Yeah.
games that get
'Cause,
cut. To be fair,
Yeah, it's the games or
Speeches.
speech is tough
dances is
though.
like dances with parents and stuff.
Sometimes dancing with parents get cut. Sometimes you might do speeches,
Oh, during
start
the
speeches,
food.
during dessert maybe,
Yeah.
or just try and catch up time. But there's ways that you can kind of catch up on
That
time,
moment.
but you have to be thinking about it from early
Mm.
and then be like. So my thing is, if it's a small change, like if we're playing 2 games and we're dropping it to 1, I'm probably just gonna let the couple know, look, we're just gonna play one
Yeah.
game quickly. If it's a big change where I was like, okay, I'm kind of moving stuff around, I'm like, cool, I'll go to go back. We're behind time. This is what I think we should do to catch up on time. This is how much time we'll catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Have they ever been like, no, we
I
want
want to
everything?
play all those games.
I must to play this
I've
game.
not-
I
I don't
must
think
play the game.
I don't think I've ever had that because I've never. If it's a thing where we're like half an hour behind schedule
Oh,
and you had 4 hours of dance floor,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not cutting anything
That's
out
wild.
because
Yeah.
in fact, if there was a time where there was like a 5 hour 5 hour DJ set, yeah, and we was like, I think like maybe like 45 minutes behind, and I was calm because in my head I'm like,
You still got
4 hours of dancing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
still
yeah.
a long.
It's a long
Nobody's
time.
dancing for 4 hours.
It's a long time.
But because couples in their mind are like, there's some people that like, no, want to have a long DJ session. Like they love music,
I don't
but they
think
don't
they-
think they understand
They don't deep
They
it
don't
as
that
much
nobody's
a
gonna be
long
on the
time.
dance floor for that long. Some people are adamant that no, we need to cut stuff out. So I've had it where it's like, okay, we can drop stuff, and they're like, no, I don't think we need to. Oh no, sorry. We can shorten stuff to thing, and it's like, wait, what am I saying?
Oh, you're saying that they wanted to dance for longer, so they cut stuff.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, it's calm. Like we can obviously be like, we can speed up the stuff and
Yeah.
like maybe catch up
Yeah,
like
yeah.
20 minutes, but you want to cut off everything, say 40 minutes to have a long set, which nobody's
Yeah.
gonna. And it's like, yeah, I think. But obviously, we're saying that because we see what it's like at weddings.
Yeah.
So, but obviously for them, it's their one day. They want it to be lit. And
Lit.
I mean, there's the odd occasion where.
I think I've done like 6-7 hours, but that was in Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, destination weddings are
It's
different. Man.
different
People can
level.
party for
Good
time.
time.
And usually, when it's a UK one, you get like this crowd of like 6 to 10
That are just
that just hold the dance
Yeah.
floor. In a destination one, it can be
That's
like
everyone.
basically
everyone's
everyone.
Yeah.
on it.
Because where they going?
The coach is not till 3 a.m. You're
Yeah.
staying
You
here.
got nothing to
You ain't going nowhere.
Yo, that's hilarious. All right, cool. What bits of advice would you give people that are looking to plan their wedding from obviously perspective of vendors and perspective of recently married as well?
I'll speak on that communication again. Communicate with your vendors, have calls with them. If there's any changes, communicate that to them. And not if you see that they can execute well on Instagram or you've been to a wedding where they've done it before, don't just assume that it's going to go that way for your wedding. I think speak to them and make sure you communicate your vision for the day. Yeah.
Was that a vendor perspective? Yeah?
That was, no, from a bride's perspective, like make sure you speak to your vendors.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I would say look after your vendors. I'm going to say that naturally. Like I've been at weddings where they're not even looking. I haven't eaten the whole day.
Yeah.
And no one's come. Are you all right? There's been one auntie to be like, have you eaten?
Yeah.
Let me get you food.
Yeah.
I can't function if I'm,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I need to
Yeah.
be looked after. And I think
Yeah.
a lot of people take that for granted.
I think
And
so.
just build a relationship with your vendor. There's people that you speak to after. It's
Makes
one
it
day,
flow.
but
Yeah.
you can have that continuous relationship.
Yeah, I think having a nice relationship is important still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you guys very much. That was
Nice.
delightful.
It's lit.
We got a little something for you as well. Hold on.
Something small for the boys.
Something so for the boys. So anything for the boys? A little something.
This is looking intriguing.
Looking intriguing.
Doing us Christmas.
Christmas.
They come back from Nigeria and open the suitcase and they've got all the gifts.
Got all the goodies.
Ooh.
Hey, goodies just dropping everywhere. So we got a food sponsor.
Nice.
Shout out to Echo Cafe.
They do wedding catering.
I'm seeing small
They do
talks.
catering.
Sold already.
They do catering.
What are they
across the
called, you
board.
said?
Echo Cafe.
Ah, sick.
So we got small chops. We got some jollof.
Oh wait, they've got a restaurant, haven't they?
They do.
Yeah, I've
Restaurant
heard
is
of them.
in
How was it
Finchley.
new?
No, it's been around for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Restaurant is in Finchley. Spot
Nice.
catering.
Not London.
Try them out. So yeah,
Oh,
that's for you
okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Some chops and some jollof.
Next week, is it fried rice if we come back again?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what they can do.
Oh,
Echo
thank you.
Cafe.
Shout out.
It's lit.
Yeah, dope. Thank you very much, guys. Where can the people find you guys online, socials?
All my socials. DJ Jinglez, DEEJAYJINGLEZ. Book me for your wedding, guys. Come on. lit.
And you can find me at the Candid Experience on Instagram and TC_experience on TikTok.
Wonderful. Yeah, dope. Thank you very much, guys, for coming down.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, that's another episode of Vendors Table. Catch us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And we'll see you next time.
Peace.